This is a beautiful feast that we celebrate this morning, commemorating the entrance of the Theotokos in the temple. It's a very sweet and tender feast in many ways. I think of the iconography of the feast, and we see here and here, we see the Holy Theotokos in a very tender age, stepping up into the temple, being presented in the temple. We see her giving herself to God for service in the temple. Of course, this feast speaks to us greatly of Mary's chosenness, that she was chosen by God, chosen to be the mother of the Savior, the promised Redeemer. It's appropriate, it's beautiful that this feast falls during the Nativity fast, when we ourselves are preparing to celebrate the many ways in which the Lord enters our lives and comes into our world. And we can hope and pray that we can imitate in some way the example of Mary of Nazareth, the young girl who was presented in the temple, the most holy Theotokos, who gave birth to our Savior, to God the Word. And we can imitate her through our accepting of God's will for us. A very, very challenging thing at times in our lives. But we know that Mary always accepted God's will for her. From the moment of her early life, chosen to be the Mother of God, entering the temple, to the moment of the Annunciation, when the Archangel Gabriel announced to her that she would be the mother of the Promised One. All through her son's life, she continued to accept God's will. Through the fleeing into Egypt immediately after his birth, to his public ministry, and all of the opposition that he faced. She was always open to God's will, and ultimately, as she stood beneath the cross and saw her son give his life for us and for our salvation, Mary said yes to all of that. She accepted God's will in all things. And so as we honor her today, as we honor the fact that this is the beginning, she is the beginning of our salvation, as we celebrate, we ask her intercession and her prayers and her protection upon us all and upon all our families and loved ones, and indeed upon the entire world. We ask for her prayers that we, like her, may accept God's will fully, completely, each and every day.